We are the dollars and cents.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. Well, today we're going to do another unboxing, first impressions, and update video. This time it comes from the house of Givenchy. It is another flanker from their gentleman line. It is Society Eau de Parfum Extreme. Now, I will say I have not tried the one that was that came out before this, which was the original Gentleman Society. I did see the bottle, though. Thought it looked really cool. Had a really cool, like, a Givenchy silver emblem on the front of the bottle. Thought it looked really cool. Just didn't get my nose on it. But I have heard really good things about that one. But this is supposed to be, I guess, Eau de Parfum Extreme, a stronger version of that one. And it is their newest release, guys. So let's just get to a little information about this fragrance, guys. So Gentleman Society Eau de Parfum Extreme, Extrême, as some of you guys out there say, is a men's aromatic spicy released in 2024. The nose behind this fragrance is Pierre Denand and is an Eau de Parfum Extreme concentration. The notes for this fragrance, in the top we have clary sage, peppermint, and nutmeg. In the mid we have coffee, narcissus, vetiver, 3 types of vetiver. I just said vetiver because I didn't want to go through all 3 of them. Orris root, and in the base round things off with sandalwood, vanilla, and cedar. Now, not sure what to expect for this one, but if it does have the orris root, which tells me that it's probably going to remind me a little bit of the Gentleman, I guess the Eau de Parfum, the one that came in the black bottle that came out a few years ago that I really liked. It had like a DHI type of feel, very thick and heavy and sweet. And I really did enjoy that fragrance. Probably my favorite from that line. And I think the Eau Fresh one that came with the white label was a summer version I really liked. But yeah, I'm not really sure where this one's going to go. But let's take a look at the box real quick before we get to the first impression, guys. As you can see, nothing too crazy with this one. We do have some. We do have the. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but there is the Givenchy little decor thing, icon, or whatever you want to call it. It's in the box, so you kind of have to twist the box to see it. We did the letters here in silver. Nothing on top. We have the same little logo on top. Nothing much on the back, but a QR code, some information on the bottom. And then we have the bottle, which the bottle is very reminiscent to the other bottles in the line, which is a very nice, sleek bottle. I love how it has the rounded shoulders here. Very nice hand feel. Hand feel in this one. And we do have a similar looking bottle to the other one, which was it was just in silver. I want to say that one was flat. It looks like this one kind of juts out a little bit. It has a bit of an angle there, which is kind of cool. Again, can't say if the old one did that. I guess I can assume that it probably does, because all I did was maybe just change the color of the metal, but probably kept the design the same, guys. But yeah, I'm not really sure what to expect for this fragrance. I do think it's probably going to remind me a little bit of the old one. The fact that it has coffee in this is nice. The fact that it has orris root, which is like an iris type of smell, is going to be nice. That the base sounds really good. Sandalwood, vanilla, and cedar. So it kind of tells me it's going to be nice for the cooler weather. Unfortunately, winter is leaving soon. But you know, we'll still have some cool days of spring left to probably wear this fragrance if it does go down that route. But we'll see where this one goes, guys. I'm going to go ahead and get this one. First impression, guys, clean hand. It will be my scent of the day also. Going to go run some errands. I have nothing to do today, off work, so go ahead and a couple sprays here. Let's check it out. Okay. A lot of juice came out with that one. Okay, yeah, definitely getting the orris root. So I do have that thick floral iris vibe that you get from DHI. The clary sage and the coffee is mixing really well. Kind of reminds me of a fragrance that I tried a while back. I can't remember the name of it. It was from a clothing brand. I'll put the picture of the bottle right here. Again, it's not exact right now, but it reminds me of it a little bit. And I remember thinking that one with clary sage and coffee was really, really nice. It got me a lot of compliments as well. So I can imagine this one's going to probably be pretty good in that department as well. We'll see. But yeah, I'm getting a lot of that. Again, a lot of that clary sage, getting a lot of that orris root. The vetiver in this is nice. The coffee is there. It's not like an over-the-top coffee note, and it almost comes off a little chocolatey. I want to say that in another, I was looking up the notes online. I went to two or three different websites to see it, to kind of compare them. And another website said this was a gourmand. So maybe that's from the coffee and the vanilla. I do get a little bit of a like a sweet coffee, almost like a mocha type of scent. So I can see that, I guess. But definitely very spicy, very sweet. I'm getting the woody notes, the sandalwood and the cedar. But yeah, this is nice. It does remind me of the Parfum version just slightly with that orris note. Not as heavy as that one, not as thick or as resinous as that one. That one's very, very dark and resinous. This one does resemble the bottle. You know, it is darker and spicier, but this one's a lot sweeter. Definitely getting, I'm not getting a lot of that peppermint, but I'm definitely getting a lot of the coffee and the vanilla and the orris root. Again, not bad. The clary sage is making it a little bit green as well. But right now, I can definitely tell this is going to be a, I can definitely tell this is a flanker of the Parfum, the EDP version of Gentlemen Only. So, not bad so far. We'll see where this one goes. I'm wearing some fragrance today. It's still cold outside, so this will be probably really nice in the colder weather. We'll get to all that in the update, but just glad it's not hot outside when I actually got this fragrance because it's going to be nice to wear. It's not going to be cloying, and it's not going to offend anybody around me. But yeah, this fragrance smells nice, guys. We'll see where this one goes. I'll give you guys an update shortly. Talk to you then. Welcome back for the update for Gentleman Society Eau de Parfum Extreme. I will start by saying that I was comparing this one a little bit to the iris note in Gentleman Only Eau de Parfum. This one is just called Gentleman Society. Not sure if it's supposed to be a takeoff of the other ones, although they can compare a little bit. And I'm going to wear this fragrance again tonight, so I'll go ahead and spray my hand again. This is a nice fragrance. I do like this one. Again, that iris note is going to be, for me, as a star of the show. It reminds me a little bit of the iris note in the opening of Ralph Club's Elixir, if you guys have tried that one. A little bit of the same opening from Joop or Joop Le Parfum that came out. Apparently this one's kind of hard to find. I'm not sure if it still is anymore, but it was whenever I got it. Same iris note, and also a little bit of the same iris note you get from Le Male Parfum. I believe that's the one it's called. But yeah, you get the same sort of iris note in the opening. This one's very sweet, it's a little smoky. It's sweet though. It's got that nice iris note. It's thick. It's warm, spicy. It's a nice fragrance, guys. Yes, it's a little reminiscent to my nose, at least in the opening. But yeah, I'm not going to try to repeat too much of what I said in the first half, but this is just a really nice fragrance, guys. Not breaking too many barriers with this one, honestly. It's nothing new. We've tried this one. Like if you've tried those three that I mentioned, and maybe the Eau de Parfum version of the Gentleman Only, then you probably tried this one. It does have that same thick, sweet, that thick, sweet, I guess, composition that we've been seeing from other brands. It's not a bad thing, but honestly, it's if you've probably tried other fragrances, either the ones that I've mentioned or just some other ones that I haven't tried yet that are similar to this. So again, we'll get to that in the overall section. But I do like this fragrance. It smells nice, and it has some pretty good performance. The longevity I got was for 8 hours. I wore this one a couple of times and got 8 hours both times I wore it. Projection was pretty good, not beast, but man, I was getting wafts of this one through the 8th hour. So again, it's doing its job. Eau de Parfum Extreme, it's living up to that moniker. So you're not gonna have any problems in the performance department. You're gonna get your money's worth with this one. I didn't check to see what they were actually retail. I'm gonna put it right here on the screen. I'm gonna assume it's probably around $130, and we'll get to that here in a little bit later. But yeah, I mean, the performance, you're not going to have any issues with this fragrance. Season for this fragrance, if you guys haven't guessed already, it's going to be the cooler, colder months of the year. This is going to be so great in, like right now, I wore this one. I'm going to wear it tonight. It's nice and cool outside. But fall, winter, early spring, it's going to be fantastic for this fragrance. You'll be able to cut through the cold with this one, with that opening note. This one stays nice and sweet. Occasions for this fragrance, if you guys can't tell by just looking at the bottle, it's going to be evening events, date night. Super sexy fragrance. Again, guys, I know that all ladies are different. Not every lady likes the same fragrance on a guy. So if your girl doesn't like that one, then that's going to be up to her if she wants you to wear it around her. But yeah, this is definitely going to be suit and tie, dress down, evening out, maybe a club. I think it'll be strong enough for the club, at least in the first 4 or 5 hours. You'll definitely get noticed in a club with this one. It's sweet enough for a club as well. But yeah, I mean, definitely can't see myself wearing this one casually during the day, even though I did for work. This one just screams evening events. I mean, again, like the Gentleman or the Ralph's Club Elixir. That one definitely is an evening fragrance, and this one is going to be the same, guys. Just the black bottle, you can tell, heavy, thick, sweet, nice iris note in that. Just gives it such an evening feel for this one. Ages is going to go back to that price, guys. It just came out. this year, so it's only a month or maybe a few weeks old, probably. And so the price is still gonna be pretty high. Like I said, I'm gonna guess it's around 130 bucks, if not more. So again, for the young guys, probably not gonna want to be able to afford this one unless you get it for a gift or something like that. I do think that the younger noses might not like this composition. I think that they're going to think it's too smoky, it's too dark, it's too resinous, it's too heavy. Probably not going to like that iris note off the top, so they might have a bit of a hard time with this fragrance. So I'm going to say 25 and up to be safe. Maybe 20 and up. We'll just say 25 and up with that price and with the more slightly more mature composition. Overall, guys, I do like this fragrance. I'm not going to say to go out, rush out and blind buy this one. I will say you should probably try this one at the mall. It's going to be readily available at Dillard's and Macy's and Nordstrom's and all these other, stores that sell the designer perfumes. You should be able to easily get your hands on this one. I think it's a nice fragrance. I think, again, they're not breaking what am I trying to say? They're not really inventing anything new. This has sort of been done before. It just has a few different notes in it. I failed in the first part of this half to really say what I got in the dry down. Honestly, it was kind of a sweet, smoky dry down. Sort of reminded me a little bit of Stronger With You. So it had a little bit of that gourmandy kind of dry down in it that was kind of smoky and sweet. A little bit, it smelled a little bit like, I don't know, like some sort of a dessert, guys. But I mean, again, not an awful fragrance. Not my favorite, honestly. But again, try before you buy. Don't blind buy this one on my account, especially if you've tried the ones that I mentioned. If you like those, but you kind of want a slightly different take with the peppermint and the coffee and whatnot, then you're going to like this one because the coffee is a nice addition to this one. I did say it reminded me a little bit of that Robert Graham Valor, I think it was what it was. It slightly reminded me a little bit of that, but a little bit thicker and a little bit heavier. So if you like that fragrance, you might want to try this one. Again, they're not. This is nothing new. It's been done before. It's the new mainstream direction all these fragrances are going. But I do think it's good quality, good performance. I do think that you should at least try it. Don't blind buy it, but try it. And if you've tried the ones that I mentioned, and you didn't like those, then save yourself the time, guys. But what are your thoughts on Gentleman's Society EDP Extreme? Have you tried this fragrance? Let me know your thoughts on this fragrance down in the comments below, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching another video on my channel. If you like this video, please click the like button, subscribe to my channel, and turn on those notifications for future first impressions videos and first edit content just like this, guys. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Dollars and Cents. There, you'll find first edit photos and future contest winners. And as always, until next video, you guys take care. Thanks.